Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, welcome to the show that is your wacky, wonderful Wellness Check Wednesday workout. Thanks for coming in today. Thanks for watching this video. And whenever you get done watching this, if you could, please feel free to like, comment, share, and subscribe. All the fun things that you should be doing with this YouTube channel. Please feel free to do those things and tell your friends, and have your friends tell them friends, and then friends tell a whole bunch of other friends, and then we can all be friends. Can we be friends? I want to be friends. I need more friends. I'm alone. Anyway, with that being said, let's talk about your workout protocol for today. So your workout for today, guys, is you guys have two sections of exercise. Your first section of exercise over here, you guys have 6 exercises. You have 5 rounds worth of work. It's either going to be 5 on each side or 5 total, depending on the exercise. That's your simple math for today. The last thing you guys have is you guys have jumping rope, boop, 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 for 2 total minutes. And that's it. That's pretty much how your protocol is going to work. Your goal for today's workout, to add to the protocol that we just got finished talking about, is to go as heavy as you possibly can. That's your goal for this specific workout. So if you got to add an extra couple of cans to your bags, add a couple extra pairs of shoes to your suitcases, whatever you got to do, whatever implements that you're using, like I said, try to make it a little bit heavier or slow down the pace. That's something else you can do too, is slow down the tempo of the specific exercise. So without further ado, I'm going to whip this camera around. We're going to flip it all the way around to the other side of the room. We're going to take a travel, because that's what we do, is we take the travel, we just take it. We don't give or go, we just take travel. It's over there and I just grab it. Anyway, so with that being said, like I said, I'm going to flip this camera around and then we're going to get started on the first section of exercise. Alright guys, if I talked a little bit fast in the first part of the video, I apologize. I have a tendency to do that. Sometimes I get a little bit ahead of myself, especially when I'm on a roll. So just as a fun review, you have 6 exercises. It's 5 rounds worth of work, 5 reps each side or total, just depending on the exercise. Once you get done with that, you're going to stop. You're going to do jump rope for 2 full minutes, and that's your whole workout for today. Now that you guys are on the other side of the room with me, the other side of my personality, we're going to talk about your exercises. The first thing you guys are doing is the slow motion push-up. You have several different options with this one. The first option is either on your knees or toes on the ground. So we're going to show you here on the quick. So, just like so, let yourself down slow, push yourself up slow, or on your knees, let yourself down slow, push yourself up slow. That's it. Now, at this point in time, if it's too hard for you to get on the ground, because I know for some people it is a little bit hard to get on the ground, and that's okay. Grab yourself a bench or a chair or use the couch. Just the idea is getting your chest elevated further and your hands elevated further. You can still do the same thing from multiple different angles. Now, if it's just too much to do push-ups in general, you can always just lay flat on a bench or a couch and then just press. Putting something in your hand, press. Same motion, same idea, just not using the body weight. Super simple. That's the slow motion push-up. Let's talk about the second exercise that you guys have. It's the plyo squat. The version of the plyo squat that I teach here in the studio and here for you is you're going to squat down, hold for a count of 3, 2, 1, and then just stand up. We are not trying to jump off the ground as some plyo squats would have you do. So it's less of a jump squat, and the idea is we're just contracting and holding, so you're sitting in an isolation point for 3 seconds, and then you're standing up as fast as you can. So it's just down, 3, 2, 1, whoosh! Just like that. Super simple. Now, if you can't do that, that's okay. Do slow motion down and then just regular pace up. The idea is just to kind of get a little bit of explosivity through the contraction of the exercise. The contraction of the exercise is standing up. If you can't do that, that's okay. Just slow motion down to a bench or a chair, and then just slowly get yourself up off the bench or chair. You're gonna get roughly the same idea. And like I said, it's just time under tension at this point. So, now that you show me that, super simple, look at that. First 2 exercises, bang, bang, boom, already knocked out. Let's talk about bang, 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 exercise number 3. So, what you guys have is a plank with a row So your plank with a row, what we're going to do is we're going to grab a bench. So with your bench, bringing it into view so I can show you. All right. Now that you guys have your bench in place, what you're going to do is get yourself into the push-up position with your hand on the bench. That's the first part of it, okay? So push-up position on the bench. So it's chest over the bench, just like so. And then what you're going to do is take whatever implement that you can grab, and then you're going to go here to the hip, here to the hip. 5 on one side, 5 on the other side. If that is too hard a position for you to hold, that's okay. Don't hold that position. Because sometimes it's just hard doing that, and I understand, and it's all good, guys. So what you can do then is get your feet just like so, here to here, here to here. And the goal is, remember, to use a challenging enough weight for you to do just 5 reps. That's all we're trying to do. Now that you guys got the 2 basic variations of the plank with a row, the next thing I want you guys to do is a single leg glute bridge. So, with this one, I'm going to suggest without weight because of the fact that you're trying to do an exercise on just one side of your body. Like I said, the dynamic of it, it's just going to make more sense if you do it without weight, honestly speaking. So, what you're going to do, you're going to turn that bench just a little bit so we get a better angle. And then you guys are going to be here. You're going to sit down on the bench to start. And then what you're going to do is, so the idea is shoulders and elbows on the bench. And then what you're going to do is just 1 foot up. You're going to let yourself down as far as you can go comfortably. And then up and squeeze. And down and then up and squeeze that butt. Do 5 on one leg, switching it out. Same thing, 5 on the other leg. Look at that, a little bit of belly for you. Belly! So, that's a single leg glute bridge. Now, if you can't do it on a bench, like this is too uncomfortable for you, that's okay. You can still do it on the ground too if you want. That's all right. So, we're going to awkwardly get out of this position here by doing the awkward whale. That's how we do that here at the studios, awkward whale. So, I want you guys, like I said, you can either do it on the bench or on the ground, either one. Like I said, I'm encouraging the bench or a chair or the couch. Like I said, if you can't do that, that's okay. Doing it on the ground is fine as well. Now, once you're done with that exercise, we move on to the other exercise, which is exercise number 5. And what you're going to do, we're going to move this out of the way because I don't think I need it anymore. So, the third exercise that you guys are going to be doing, or third, we're way past that, Just ignore me. The 5th exercise that we're doing is the get up, sit up. So with this one, you can do it with or without weight. It's just dependent on kind of your level. And what you're going to do is laying on the ground. So here what you're going to do is you're going to have one knee up and one leg down, okay? And then the knee that's up is also going to be the hand that's up. Your goal for this exercise is to keep this hand pushed towards the ceiling. So it's almost like you're reaching for the ceiling while you're trying to sit up at the same time. So what you're also going to do is you're going to use this other arm over here, and then you're going to use it to help prop you up. Squeeze, and then up to this, and then up and down, and relax. Doing 5 on one side, switching it out. Oh, squeeze. Oh, relax. 5 on the other side. Okay, and like I said, I'm honestly going to try and really push you guys to try and do that version of it, just because I want to just challenge yourself, honestly, and just do it without weight. One more exercise, guys, just one more. And then we move on to the finisher. Whee! The finish. So, once you guys are done with those 5 exercises, you got final exercise, exercise number 6 in your first section of work. What you're going to do is a single arm clean and press. Let's grab a dumbbell just for reference. A reference dumbbell. Yay! Reference dumbbells. Reference dumbbells. I don't know why I'm singing. Yeah, I just like to sing for no reason whatsoever. And that's okay. So, here's what you're going to do. So, With a dumbbell clean and press, single arm, what I want you to do is I want you to start here in between your knees, so you can push your hips back, push your hips back just a little bit, and then what you're gonna do from here is you're gonna push your hips forward, bringing the dumbbell up to shoulder level. If you don't have a dumbbell, that's okay, guys. Get a book bag, get a suitcase, get a bag full of groceries, or get you one of those drawstring bags and push a bunch of stuff in a drawstring bag. Those things work too. And then just bring it up to your shoulder, and then you're just gonna press it overhead. Back down, boom. Shoulder, overhead, shoulder, between the knees, shoulder, overhead, shoulder, between the knees. That's what you guys are gonna do, 5 on each side, yay. Now, if you can't press overhead, that's okay, don't press overhead. Just bring it from here to the shoulder, and that's cool. Don't, like I said, don't overstress yourself, that's all right, guys. It's not a big deal. Can't do that exercise at all? Don't do that exercise at all. There's plenty of other exercises that you guys could be doing inside of this workout. You know what? That's something I don't talk about either. Is if any one of these exercises you just can't do at all, don't do the exercise. That's okay too. You don't have to do the entire workout. What I try to explain, at least with the way we train, is our workouts are more guidelines and less rules. This way, you can progress and regress any specific exercise that you guys want to do. That, or like I said, just completely eliminate it based on your specific skill level or your level of injury at the same time. Super simple. You gotta, everything is scalable, guys. That's the other thing too. Don't let people's workouts intimidate you. All workouts are scalable. Anybody's workout, you can replace an exercise as long as they give you an example of what you're supposed to be feeling with those exercises, which I'm horrible at, obviously, because I just realized now I haven't ever done that. Let's move on. The last thing you guys are going to be doing is jumping rope. So once you get done with all 6 exercises, all 5 rounds, then you guys just set a timer for 2 minutes, and then you're just going to jump rope. Can't jump rope? That's okay. You can just run in place. That's cool. Can't run in place? Jumping jacks. Dude, that is an awkward looking jumping jack. I don't know what I'm doing. I was saying the most awkward jumping jack ever. So you can do jumping jacks. That's okay too, guys. Any one of those exercises is just fine. So it's jumping rope with or without the rope. You can do jumping jacks. You can do running in place. Just something to get your cardiovascular pumped for 2 total minutes. And that is your workout for today. That is all the fun I can prescribe for the moment in time. Thank you guys as always for watching. Like I talked about in the first part of the video, I'm going to talk about it in the end of the video. So as always, there's a description of how this workout goes. Just your order of operations, how many reps and sets, and just kind of how everything needs to be done. Always in the bottom end of the video, so you can always click that little that little gray triangle, click it, it'll drop down, and then you can see a description of what I want you guys to do today. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, please feel free to drop me a line on the YouTube, drop me a line on our Instagram, it's at Titanium Training on Instagram. You can also drop us a line at Titanium Training LLC on the Facebook. I'll try my best to get to you as soon as humanly possible if you have any questions, comments, or concerns. And if you don't, that's awesome. I love you anyway, one way or the other. Big love, big hug, big kisses, mwah! And enjoy the rest of your day.